Okay, I know what you're thinking. Here comes another review of the Bambu H2C 3D printer that just rehashes the same old talking points. But here's the thing. I'm not going to read you the spec sheet or measure a bunch of print times or color changes. I've had this Bambu H2C running pretty much nonstop for a few months, and I'd rather talk about my own real-world experiences with this printer so far. This isn't just a quick look at a printer laying down some plastic like so many other reviews you've seen. I want to talk about how the H2C actually improves the trajectory of my prototyping business. And it's not just about being able to print 24 colors in a single print. So if you want to find out how the H2C differs in the real world from all those other multicolor, multi-tool head printers, then stick around and I'll share my experiences so far. About 8 months ago, I bought a Bambu Labs H2D printer to print design prototypes, and even though at the time I thought it was outrageously expensive, I paid the price anyway, and I have no regrets. That printer has worked almost flawlessly and has now over 1,200 hours on it, and with the prototyping business taking off, the H2D was running virtually 24/7, so I needed a second printer. And about 4 months ago, I welcomed this H2C into my workshop, and this time I wasn't concerned about the price at all, even though it cost more. As I've discovered, the H2C does almost everything the H2D does, but just a bit better. So I wanted to break down the 4 or 5 details that I've learned to appreciate about Bambu Labs and the H2C and what it's offered me from a business experience perspective and how it made things even better for me. The first big benefit of the H2C is the impeccable color quality that it can achieve. And it does this with the revolutionary Vortex filament changing system, which is a very different approach to filament and color changes. Now, most other manufacturers will swap the entire extruder and, by extension, the roll of filament that's attached to it. The advantage of doing that is that you get much faster speed. However, the tax you're going to pay for that is a limited set of colors for a given model, typically 4 to 6. By contrast, the H2C Vortex system swaps only the hot end, and it does this with the elegance of a ballet, honestly, ensuring that it uses the same hot end for a given color every time that color is chosen. This reduces the amount of purge material created for color changes, but because the H2C isn't limited to 5 or 6 colors, it will still need time to pull filament from the AMS unit. However, hot ends are induction heated and require mere seconds to get up to temperature, so you'll get some time back during the color change. The advantage here is that you can support a couple dozen colors of filament within a single model simply by connecting more AMS units. It's truly appealing to anyone that needs multicolor flexibility on demand with the highest level of reliability. At the end of the day, all of that technology translates into sheer aesthetic quality of multicolor prints, and for prototyping businesses like mine, how a part looks directly impacts the perceived value. Look at these parts that I printed. They aren't just proof of concept models, these are customer-ready items. Now, consistency of the color changes, the minimal artifacting, and the near-perfect layer lines here has been unwavering since this H2C arrived in my shop. The Vortex system on the H2C is typically marketed as a multicolor feature, but that's really selling it kind of short because there's another sneaky thing you can do here. In my day-to-day work, I don't really print multicolored models too often. However, I can still find great benefit in using the H2C. And benefit number 2 here is the hidden value of material management with the Vortex system. The H2C's Vortex system isn't just for printing with a bunch of different colors. It's also useful for speedy material switching. This is what allows me to print a model with the strength of PETG filament, but then I can print the supports using PLA so they're easier to remove. And now that I'm actively recycling old prints and turning them back into new filament, the H2C's Vortex system also lets me use recycled material for the infill, where the sometimes interesting color blends you get from recycled filament just don't matter. Now, because each filament gets its own dedicated hot end, there is no purge here between material changes, though there is still a purge tower. But to save money, that's really a minimal time investment that I'm willing to make. Now, there's one less obvious advantage to the H2C Vortex system, and that's the ability to swap nozzle sizes without having to manually pull the printer apart and tear the hot end out and replace it. The H2C just takes care of this for you. Most of my jobs, I'll use a 0.4 millimeter hot end for. However, there's times when I want to swap it out for a 0.2 so I can print with finer detail. Or sometimes I'll use a 0.6 if I just want to plow through something to get it printed quickly when quality is not important. To the H2C, these are just hot end swaps. It doesn't care. Unfortunately, Bambu still doesn't allow you to use different sized hot ends within the same job. But if and when they actually do that, they're going to have a significant advantage over pretty much any other 3D printer. So benefit number 3 of the H2C is reliability, which directly translates into overall project throughput. My business is built on turning ideas into physical projects very quickly. And if I'm trying to do a 3D printing job but the printer's down, then I'm either losing money or I'm backing up my schedule because of some of these delays. Over the last few months, the H2C has run an average of, 60, 80 hours a week. And I can count the number of times I've had a failed print on one hand. In fact, I don't even recall having a failed print on the H2C. Those automated systems that are built in, like bed leveling and flow calibration and first level workflow, those are all definitely not gimmicks. They're crucial components that allow me to print and walk away with total confidence. And that high uptime has meant massive increases in successful print starts, allowing me to offer clients faster turnaround times. And that's a huge competitive edge in the prototyping business. I've rolled a couple of business-related things into benefit number 4, and that's business process improvement. The first is scalability. So when my business picked up on the prototyping side, adding the H2C beside my existing H2D was just completely seamless. There was absolutely no learning curve because Bambu Studio software was the same for that printer. My overall printing process was identical. And anytime you want to double your capacity, you definitely don't want to have to retrain yourself or your team on a new tool. And just going to this extra H2C allowed me to just plug it in, push the start button, and start routing print jobs to it. And that just allowed me to effectively double my capacity literally in seconds. Now, the 5th benefit I'll call out here with regard to owning an H2C printer is the community. And this is one of the key reasons why Bambu is not just selling 3D printers en masse. They're truly dominating the entire market. And it comes down to 2 words, maker world. I guess that's really one word, but designing your own 3D parts requires pretty significant knowledge and learning, so you need to understand some design concepts for sure, but you'll also need to know how to use 3D design tools like Fusion or even Tinkercad if you want something simple. And this is no minor effort. So as a result, many, if not most people with 3D printers are never actually going to put in the effort to design their own parts. Bambu realized this part design was going to stand in the way of their goal to turn their 3D printers into appliances. So they created MakerWorld, which is a huge collection of 3D printable parts for almost anything you can imagine, and they tightly integrated it into the Bambu experience. Now, some of the models you're going to find here are from Bambu itself, but most are actually contributed freely by other users, and this can save you just immeasurable amounts of design time, especially if you want to print multicolored parts, because there's a fairly big collection of them there due to things like the H2C. All right, so what's the core takeaway here? Well, the Bambu Lab H2C that I've been using for the last few months provides professional grade reliability and quality at a consumer-friendly price. Now, I know that price is relative, so don't beat me up for it. Whether you're running a full-time prototyping studio or you're just looking to seriously elevate your side hustle, the H2C eliminates all that fiddly maintenance that plagues older machines, and it replaces it with pure output. If your income depends on your printer running successfully, this is the machine you're probably going to want to invest in. The H2C didn't just change my workflow when I added it, it changed really my business model to a large degree. And When I need another printer for my growing print farm, I'm absolutely certain I'm going to get another H2C. So check out the affiliate link below if you want to find out more details. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you got something out of this. Let me know your thoughts on Bambu Lab and the H2C and other Bambu printers if you want. Do you agree with my 5 benefits here? And with that, I'll wind down. I'll say get out there, make your world, and I'll see you next time.